Smash pay-per-view prediction special, our pay-per-view prediction show for the channel. I'm your boy, Spider Menace, aka D-Man. Your man. I'm sitting here with my sister, my day one. The one who holds it down for me, my co-host Daria. Say what's up, Daria.
What's up, Daria?
Yes, we got ourselves a new pay-per-view, another pay-per-view without fans, just with a bunch of wrestlers standing off to the side. It is Extreme Rules, the horror show. Oh, the horror show. I don't know why they decided to put the horror show moniker on the pay-per-view happening in July and not in October.
Right, that doesn't make any sense.
Don't really know why. I mean, I know why, but it's like short-sighted, but whatever. But before we get started, y'all know the drill. If you'd like to see the channel continue to grow and thrive and you want to help us get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, hit subscribe on our channel, hit the bell icon because we got content for you for days and we like you to get notified, ranging from wrestling to movies to video games to anime to everything that we find interesting on our end that we'd like to share with you. Also, make sure to comment down below because we do like to hear from you and like any of the content that you do enjoy. Now, let's get it going. Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules, the horror show. We got ourselves 6 matches that are confirmed because our 7th match is not yet confirmed, and you know, the card is always subject to change. So you know what? Let's go ahead and start off with the match.
Before we start off with any matches,
go.
I am not extremely excited about this.
You're not extremely excited about this at all.
It's probably 1 or 2 matches that I am super hyped about because I know it's gonna go well, which is Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt.
Funny enough, I actually am a little bit more excited than you are. I got a few matches that I do want to.
And I might be. Well, I said it was a few.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into it. But no, I'm not overly excited about it.
Let's get into the one that we're really not excited about.
Okay.
It's a very derivative feud that's going on right here. Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus, because like they did it perfectly. Like way back, I want to say like 2011, 2010, with CM Punk, because like they were really going after Jeff Hardy's demons, and CM Punk was perfect for playing this role because he's straight edge himself, and it really drove home the point that like Jeff Hardy was squandering his future. CM Punk deserved all the accolades that he wasn't getting, but now we have Sheamus, who has been in pubs and done drinking, like 1-800-FELLA with Cesaro and all this stuff.
Wait, what? 1-800-FELLA? What?
Yeah, that was the thing that they really tried to do with Sheamus back like a few years ago.
Okay.
But here you have Sheamus trying to pull the same thing, and it doesn't quite hit the mark. And we have Jeff Hardy, and it's also like way past its time because everybody's like, okay, we don't care as much.
I mean, because it's been done so many times.
It really has, and we don't need to do it again because it's not working, and you don't need to do it again. But Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus, tentatively in a street, in a bar fight. It's a bar fight.
I don't care who wins.
That makes it even dumber.
Yeah, and I don't even care who wins. Just
this is one thing that you really don't care, because like we've had urine tests in the middle of the ring. And Sheamus getting doused with pee and like DUIs, and nobody cares. Just move on. You know what? We have to fit the format of this show. We have to fit the format of the show. That means we have to come up with a prospective winner.
Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
I just don't care.
Okay, Jeff Hardy.
Sheamus wins. Good for you.
Did you say Sheamus?
Yeah.
Sheamus win. Good for you. Yeah, no, I don't care about this. Forget Jeff Hardy. Now let's go to the matches that we actually seem to care about. I'm gonna go.
Yes.
I'm gonna go from top to bottom and try to get to what might just be the main event of the evening.
Okay.
But we got ourselves a really good match, mainly just because first of all, Raw has been incredibly black lately.
Yeah.
Incredibly fucking black. I was not expecting that. It just sort of happened.
And they're doing an awesome job.
I don't remember there being this many just like straight up black superstars just involved in one storyline that is not just one stable.
No.
But like we got Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States Championship. Apollo Crews has the old title.
Yeah.
MVP has his new design, which I actually kind of like.
It's actually kind of sexy.
I kind of like. I don't like the fact that every single title has to be built up to have side plates. I don't like that. Let a title stand on its own and be unique.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's another discussion. We're going to talk about some wrestling titles somewhere in the future. But for right now, we have Apollo Crews versus MVP. And while MVP may not be in his prime, he still is showing off in the ring. He's doing great work on the mic.
I wouldn't care if he wins the title or not because he's just entertaining. Like you said, Raw has been incredibly black.
Incredibly black.
And they've been pushing, I don't mean no harm, but they've been pushing Raw.
Oh, yeah.
They've been making it bearable.
This has been the one that I've enjoyed the most because
so now I look forward to Raw.
Ricochet's been great. Cedric Alexander's been great. Apollo Crews has been great.
You got the Street Profits with the Vikings.
Street Profits has been great. It's like,
that's not even supposed to be a thing.
But it works. But as I said, MVP has been doing great in the ring. I was not expecting him to stay with the company this long because
I didn't either.
Because on Twitter he was like, "Yeah, this is a one-time deal," and all of a sudden he's up for the United States Championship
and has Bobby Lashley with him.
Yeah,
I'm even back into Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley's fun again now.
Yeah,
I'm liking it.
He's cool.
And Apollo Crews has been showing some cracks into his
They finally gave him a fucking title. Damn. Yes, I'm pissed. No, Apollo has been there. They haven't done shit with him, and it's a wasted talent.
Well, now
we get to see that.
Now we get something. We get something between Apollo Crews and MVP. So let's just jump right into it. Who do you have for Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States Championship?
I think it's gonna be some bullshit because MVP got Bobby Lashley, but I'm gonna stay with Apollo Crews retaining because I think he should retain so it can continue to be a chase with MVP, Bobby Lashley, and him.
Okay, I like that. So you want me to put on my fantasy booking hat? Let me put on my fantasy booking hat because what happened last week? Cedric Alexander has been really he's been saying I'm still with Ricochet, I'm hanging with Ricochet, but the VP's been kind of sowing dissent, right in here and there. It may not happen in this pay-per-view, but it's gotta happen sometime.
It's gonna happen.
I need some payoff
with this. It's gonna be.
Whether it's a breakup between Ricochet and Cedric Alexander, or maybe they both turn heel, who knows? But I need to see something happening, and I'm already liking this. I'm liking how MVP is just being he's taking the role
being a
of
literal
all
dick. Yeah, he's just
without
being
without having the grandiose ability to speak on the mic. He's great on the mic, but he's not Paul Heyman. It's not that he's worse. It's just different.
Gimmicks. Yeah, it's more of his gimmicks.
Yeah, it works perfectly for him.
Yeah,
but I because of that, I need to see Apollo Crews retain just for some stuff to happen down the line, and I don't think it happens if Apollo Crews loses the title.
Yeah,
so I got Apollo Crews on this.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it'll be. I mean, if you give MVP the title, what else is there for him to do?
Yeah, he has a title. Okay.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. No.
You're working with a very truncated roster right about now, so it's you
let
him
continue sowing seeds and let those seeds grow.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see where it goes.
Perfect. Yeah. Up next, we have an eye for an eye match. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but we're in TV PG territory, so ain't nobody gouging out eyes unless we're gonna see Rey Mysterio turn to the camera and be like, squishy, squishy, I got an eye, motherfucker.
Oh, that would be awesome if he did.
Oh my god. I mean, he has been in a horror movie, so it's happened. So maybe
that's been a thing.
But we have Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins in an eye for an eye match. Seth Rollins has been doing some of his best work without a title I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Seth is loving him.
Seth is just ruthless.
One thing that I do like about Seth that they're doing right now is since they're pulling this whole Messiah gimmick, right? One thing I really like is the fact that he's not immediately tossing people to the curb who don't perform for him, because it's too easy to pull the I'm the big bad guy. Oh, you lost a match. Okay, now I must punish you for losing the match. Yeah. It's no. Let this saute. Yeah. Let's just cook a little. Let it simmer a little bit more.
Yeah, he's being like this true Messiah. I have something else for you.
Yeah.
Since you did not succeed
it's not your destiny.
Right. I have something else for you.
I like that.
As followers would do. I'm sorry, my Messiah, I messed up. I didn't win. It's that's okay. Because I thought he was going to just flip on Buddy Murphy.
Same here. But when instead he was just it's okay, my son.
Okay, my
I was
son.
like, damn,
I have
keep
something
it going.
else for you. I'm like, shit. Now I'm officially terrified of Seth Rollins. And
it makes him much more menacing, and it makes the connection even greater with them. So I'm liking Seth Rollins.
That he's still trying to recruit, which is what this match is about, because he wants Rey Mysterio's son.
Is Dominic? Oh, that would be interesting.
Yes, he's trying to recruit his son.
Yes, that's
a
very
Messiah.
True. That is very true. So Seth Rollins basically punches out Rey Mysterio's eye using the corner of the stair. Don't look it up because it is. I hate it. It was horrible. I don't like it.
Please don't.
Ew. But he takes out Rey Mysterio's eye. I like the mask with the eye patch, sewn into it, so it's perfect. Yeah. But we have Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio in an eye for an eye match. Buddy Murphy and possibly Austin Theory, because I don't think that there's any reason for him not to be around. Is going to be involved. Dominic is going to be involved. Yeah. And
Alejandro, not Alejandro. Who am I thinking of?
I think what?
Never mind.
But we do have Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins in an eye for eye match. For this one, who do you have?
Rey Mysterio.
You got Rey Mysterio on.
Because if Seth wins, what's the benefit there? When we're trying to recruit somebody else, I might be wrong.
Hey, this is all just a prediction of your feelings, so there is no right or wrong answer to this.
I know gimmicks is going to happen. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say no gimmicks is going to happen. And it might be by default Seth wins. But I think Rey Mysterio will win the eye for an eye, especially since it has to do with his son. And that will push Seth into more of a despair, like, I'm getting him.
Okay.
But I might be wrong.
Okay. So, the problem I have with this match is that somebody has to lose an eye.
Yeah.
I don't think Seth is going to lose an eye. I don't think he's going to lose an eye. But at the same time, I'm not sure he's going to win the match.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of stuck on this because like the stipulation is weird where the match only ends when somebody loses an eye.
Yeah.
But I can't see Seth winning this, but I also can't see him losing an eye. So I'm kind of stuck on that.
My feeling with that, sorry to interrupt, but my feeling with that would be one of his followers will take the fall of losing an eye.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, hey, there's no right or wrong answer. But I will say this: Rey Mysterio is currently working without a contract, so I could still kind of sort of see Seth win this and have it push Dominic into Rey's role, where he's the target of all of Seth Rollins' ire, while Rey Mysterio is like freaking off to the background somewhere. Okay. So that's also a possibility. But overall, I'm going Rey Mysterio wins, but like technically wins. Yeah. So I'm not sure. But I got Rey Mysterio for this one. Coming up, we got probably two of the best matches that's going to happen this night. Yeah. We have the women coming up next. We got Bayley versus Nikki Cross with the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm loving this because Nikki is finally showing her own. I'm telling you, this was the most surprising connection that I've ever seen for the past year and a half, a year and some change, was Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, because I was immediately going like, okay, at some point in time, Alexa's going to turn on Nikki Cross. Yeah. And it never happened. And it's for the best because like this tag team is incredible, and it helped propel Nikki while also solidifying Alexa Bliss. So it's perfect. Yeah. And now Nikki Cross has a SmackDown Women's Championship match against Bayley, who up until Sasha Banks came back was probably the weakest champion and heel in the company. But now that she came back and kind of gave her some direction, kind of gave her some focus.
Bayley's back into that. Like, I love Bayley now. She's like, annoying as shit, and I love her.
I love her, but like Bayley's SmackDown Championship run has been almost better than Becky Lynch's championship run towards the end.
With the two belts,
yes.
I'm
like her by herself has been better than Becky Lynch's for the past, for the tail end of her run with the Becky 2 belts, because Bayley has been killing it lately in the ring, again, on the mic. I love it. It's great. It's amazing. It's awesome. But for this, who do you have? Bayley versus Nikki Cross? I'm
going to say Bayley. I know eventually she will lose her title. I just don't think it's right now, only because I don't know. It's something in there. I don't know what it is, but having Bayley lose right now just doesn't seem to fit whatever's supposed to be happening.
Okay.
But then again, this is WWE.
This is the WWE. I'm with you though. I got Bayley. I do eventually want to see Nikki Cross with the title around her waist, but at the same time, Bayley already the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion of the current era right now. So I'm loving this run. I want it to keep going. It needs to keep going.
Yeah.
It's been amazing, and we may have some better fights down the line. And since they're all working within the Performance Center, it's easier to pull somebody up from NXT if need be to get a fresher challenge. And that's a big possibility. But Bayley has been great. And I think Bayley's going to continue to hold on to the title. Yeah, that's a definite for me. Then we follow. God damn it,
we get to the difficult one.
Yeah, this is going to be a difficult one right here. This is a difficult one right here.
God damn you, Sasha.
We follow this up with Asuka versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. As I said, ever since Sasha has come back, she has been on a tear lately. I have been sports entertained by Sasha. Asuka has been again also great. And since they already screwed up her undefeated run the first time she made it to the main roster and having her lose against Charlotte. I do like the fact that they've made Asuka equally vulnerable and dangerous at the same time. Asuka has been pinned, like clean. Like no shenanigans.
But she's also done some fucked up shit
at the same time. So that's what makes this incredibly interesting. What makes it also interesting is the fact that Sasha Banks is also very egotistical. So like Sasha not winning this match might end up having her turn on Bayley. And then again, this may be a Nikki Cross Alexa Bliss situation where it just never happens, and we may be all the better for it. But on the other hand, we also know that Kairi Sane is possibly on her way out, and I think that we're going to start to see the seed sown of a Kairi Asuka match before that happens. So there's a very big possibility that either that may be the reason why Asuka loses, or Asuka wins and then we just get a turn out of nowhere. So who you got for this one, Asuka versus Sasha Banks?
I don't know. I wish you would go first because this sucks.
I mean, I'm picking Asuka regardless because I need that to happen. Sasha doesn't need the title.
I agree.
I don't think she needs it to keep being her because she's still women's tag team champion.
And I agree with you. However, it would be cool if it was Sasha and Bayley 2 belts.
I think it's going to happen eventually.
But I just don't think it's right now.
Yes,
and like
that's
you
the
said,
thing.
No, Sasha technically doesn't need to win because winning isn't going to really do much and losing isn't going to hinder her either. Because she's
in
already
that butter zone.
Yeah. It's like as soon as she came back, that's it.
Yeah. So
it's like, I really don't need you to win. And if you do, cool. But if you lose, that's cool too because, like, damn, girl.
Yeah. Damn, girl. So
I'm going to stay with Asuka. I know it's going to be some bullshit.
It's probably going to be some
hard.
bullpucky. It's probably going to be some bullpucky. We follow that up with the WWE Championship match, stipulations that have not yet been decided, which should be decided come Friday on SmackDown, which is the day that we're recording this. We got Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship. Now, even though this is a big match, that should be a big match, this is a match that should have happened like damn near a decade ago.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I'm at this point where it's like I'm loving Drew. Yeah, he is great. He's not a face because he has been an asshole to a lot of people.
Even with this title,
he has been an asshole. Which if it was anybody else, you'd be like, wow, I'm not rooting for that dick. Well, but because he's doing it to people like Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Lashley, everybody's like, yeah. He's almost at that Rock joint where like The Rock was a dick to a lot of people. Yeah. And if it was your favorite wrestler, you would hate him. But since none of these people are your favorite wrestlers, you're cheering him on. Yeah. And you're almost at that point with Drew McIntyre where he's just being a straight up dick to a lot lot of people.
But he's being honorable.
Yeah, he's kind of been an honorable dick, but he's still a dick. He's still a dick.
No, there's a difference. He's being a gentleman dick. There's just a plain dick, and there's a gentleman dick.
There is a difference. That's what I'm but he's still a dick. But you have Drew McIntyre, who has been just a straight up jerk to a lot of people. Then you have,
which is awesome because
it's awesome.
That's what you want.
Then you have
taking
Dolph
the title
Ziggler.
from who?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, yeah.
That's what you want. You want the title there all the time. You want the personality that you can get behind. Then you have Dolph Ziggler, who it's Dolph Ziggler. It's Dolph Ziggler. There's not a lot that you can say about him because like I was on the Dolph train for years. Because I'm like, y'all need to push him. One of the best bumpers out there. You're gonna sit there and you love him. You love to watch his match. Yes, because that's how younger D used to speak.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Like so you're sitting down there. You're sitting down there. You got to love yourself some Dolph Ziggler right there because he's a bumper. He's jumping all the way down across the ring.
You have a lot of problems.
Yes, I do. But like now it's like, okay, Dolph, you're good, but I need something more. Yeah. So I'm not excited about this match.
Nope, I don't even know what the hell he's doing with Mandy and.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like he's been thrown into a lot of stuff to the point where it's just like he's just here, and because he's just here, I don't have anything to go on. It's likely to be a great match because they work together, but having a good match. And it's really weird because because of the current events, since there is no crowd, a lot of the good matches that are just good kind of lose their appeal because you don't have the fan participation that gets you hyped for it. And so since I have no outside influence to get me hyped for it, I'm just like, okay, it'll be a good match. It'll be a competent match. There'll probably be a few spots that I absolutely enjoy, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to like write home about this match. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, like in the context of the match card, but after that, it's just like, okay, it's a match. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay.
That's it.
So for this, I'm definitely going Drew McIntyre. I'm
Drew
not
McIntyre.
Throw it to you. Yeah. Done. And we followed up with the cinematic match of the night.
The one I am orgasmic about.
Yes, stop using that word. But since we have these, as I say, current events going on right now, I'm the only positive that I'm seeing for this is that we may get one or two really good cinematic matches of the night, and this will be pretty well done. If Bray Wyatt versus John Cena is any indication, if same people are working on it for this one, since there's a lot of teases here and there, like of potentially some people coming back, to show out their natural born asses just to make this feud really work. But we got Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. I don't think it's for the championship. I think it's just a Bray Wyatt swamp fight.
I think it is.
It's just a Wyatt swamp fight at the Wyatt swamp.
We'll probably know tonight if it is or isn't.
Yeah, we'll probably know tonight. But we got Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. This match really doesn't need much introduction for it because it's already built and baked into the trajectory of their careers. Yeah. Because, Braun Strowman was a part of the Wyatt family. He leaves. He becomes Monster Among Men. Bray Wyatt flounders for a little bit until he becomes the Fiend. And they've done a great job of decidedly not being the Fiend for the past few matches. It's just been Bray Wyatt. And it's great work for Bray Wyatt. And it's to the point where Bray Wyatt should lose. Yeah. Bray Wyatt is the guy that should be losing these matches, never the Fiend. Let Bray Wyatt lose matches. Yeah. And it's okay if he loses matches because guess what? He has that alter ego that jumps it up to 100. Yeah. And it makes it even more engaging and dangerous. I agree. So a Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt match in the swamp, at the Wyatt compound,
I got Braun Strowman.
Oh, Braun Strowman definitely got this. Yeah. Definitely got this. But again, I want to see what they do with this.
I do too.
I am incredibly intrigued with how they do this.
I know it's going to mess with him, though.
Oh, yes.
I know it's going to mess with Braun, and after this match, something different is going to be with Braun. Because
it's happened before.
Everybody that Bray has touched has changed.
That's in some way. From Seth Rollins to Finn Balor to John Cena to Buddy Murphy, I think.
Yep, Buddy.
No, he didn't.
No, not Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy was by proxy of Seth Rollins. So.
Who was the brother of Undertaker?
Kane.
Who else?
But he's touched a few people since he's become the Fiend.
Yeah.
And he's been making some changes here and there, and I'm absolutely loving this. This is great right here. I'm enjoying the heck out of this. So this match card, which has no right to be intriguing, only has like maybe 2 out of the potential 7 matches that you don't really, care about. But everything else, like Mysterio, Apollo Crews, the women, Bayley and Asuka, and Braun Strowman, are like, these are some pretty intense matches, and as long as they give them the proper amount of time and care that they deserve, then this could end up being one of the better match cards of the post-current events era in WWE. So here's hoping. But there you go. We have our 6, potentially 7 matches on Extreme Rules, the horror show. Let us know what y'all think down below. Let us know what you think will be match of the night. Let us know down below in the comments, and we'd like to hear from y'all. Also, head on over to patreon.com/HEELKAIJU. Throwing it up on the screen right here. Head on over there to get some exclusive merchandise. Also to get some potential new updates on the store or the website, or anything that we have changing, any potential new shows we got coming out. Engage in some polls, because you guys get to shape the content that we create just for you. Let us know down below, and also hop on over to patreon.com/HEELKAIJU, and we will have to catch y'all later. Deuces.